Hey you, and you, and you, and you're super cute. Anyways, today's video is a 15 questions tag, and I actually didn't even know that this tag existed until someone kind of told me, hey, I think it was either Twitter or Facebook, hey, would you do this tag for me? So I kind of looked at the video, thought that it was a great tag to do, and I want to get started. So if you guys, I'll post like the questions on the bottom, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So be sure to post a video response. Just sit down and film, or just type out your question. So the first one is, what do you think you can do but can't? Something that I totally think I can do but definitely cannot. There's two different things. I can do a backflip on the I can do a front flip on the trampoline, but I cannot do a backflip. And every single time I do a front flip, I think, okay, it's not that hard. I can totally do a backflip. I totally can't. So that doesn't always turn out good because I usually hurt myself, or I end up bouncing really hard, or sometimes I get caught in like the little springs and it like cuts my shirt open, which is not fun. Another thing is that I think that I'm Italian. So if I wax, I have to wax regularly, and I'm not completely Italian, I'm just like a little bit Italian because my family history is like a whole bunch of different things thrown in a big pot of people, and then it comes out and it's like, oh, there's a me. But goodness gracious, golly goshes, I forgot what I remember. Okay, so something I think I can do but can't is because I have such Italian hair in my jeans, if I shave, I have to shave every single day. Like, there's no doubt about it. And something that I think I can do but can't is get away with shaving like every other day or every 2 or every 3 days. No, sir. No, 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 no. Not a good idea. All right, what is a difficult word for you to pronounce? I totally tweeted about this and talked about it in another video. Bagel, and there's also like magazine and then bag. I don't know, but I've been told I have a Minnesotan accent, which is weird because I visited Minnesota, but I've never like picked up an accent there. Nobody that, I've lived with or grown up with accent-wise has had that accent, so I don't know why I say bag, bagel, magazine, and I don't even think I can pronounce them right. I think it's like bagel or magazine. I can't even do it, so I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Oh, and then, what's that other word that I can't really remember? Whatever. What's a favorite TV show from your childhood? My favorite, I grew up basically watching the Discovery Channel. My parents were like, oh no, you can't watch Cartoon Network, da da da. I did get to watch Scooby-Doo, but that was about it. But Cartoon Network was bad. Which was funny because I did a modeling gig for them not too long ago. But anyways, definitely would have to be, what's it called, Mythbusters from the Discovery Channel. I would sit there and watch that with my parents all the time. And then Arthur, it's a show on like PBS or something, and then there was one that came on right after it. What was it? It wasn't as good as Arthur though, I remember that. But I just loved Arthur. I was like, oh my gosh, Arthur's on! There was one that came on like either right before or right after, but I don't recall what it was, so it must not have been that good. What are my virtues and vices? My virtues would probably be that I am very, very accepting. People of all colors, all ages, all sizes, everything, and I feel like I can relate to a lot of people. You put someone in front of me, whether they're 80 or 20 or 4, I feel like I feel like I can have a conversation with them and relate to them in some way. I feel like that's kind of how I can, I don't know, I feel like it's a good thing, but I don't know. One of my vices would be that I'm spastic at the wrong times. If things get awkward, or if I'm in pain, I will start laughing. I don't like scream, I start laughing if I'm in pain. It's really, really awkward. Or if something is awkward, like I'll start laughing, which just makes it more awkward, and then I can't stop, which makes it more awkward. Anyways, that would be, and then I talk way too fast. And I am a bit picky. Like, there are things that I won't eat or I won't do, and it's like, really? Life would be so much easier if you just would. But no. What's more important? Love, fame, power, or money? For me, definitely love. And if you would have asked me a little while ago, I probably would have said fame, power, or money because I've gone through different stages in my life. But I never really knew love, and I guess once I kind of know what it's like to have a relationship, to have friends, to have a family, because my parents have always been together, they've never divorced, they've never had anything like that, but at the same time they weren't the closest of parents. Just because, they've never done anything to harm each other. It's like the perfect family, but at the same time, they didn't do parents things. I never saw them kissing or hugging, or, you know, dad never bought flowers from her mom or things like that, you know. So at one time I probably would have said something different, but definitely love. And I could live without anything as long as I had love and air and water and food. Duh. Well, probably not food or water. Well, yeah, water and food, but whatever. Okay. If I could live in any time or period or era, what would it be and why? This is actually really tough because I do kind of like this era. But if I had to choose, and I wouldn't want to live there permanently, but when I was a child, I always pretended, like with my little brother, that we were Indians, and we go like, oh, and I used to build forts in the backyard, and I used to like live off the land, when really I would go in and get tacos and like, you know, mac and cheese and stuff. But definitely kind of like in the Indian period, like where Native Americans ruled America. Not ruled, but you know, they kind of stomped around because it seemed so carefree, and you could make your own canoes and kayaks. How fun would that be, right? Or it depends on who I was. If I was like in the castle, I would definitely want to live like back in the Renaissance eras, you know, stuff like that. And if I had a good family, but if I didn't, then I wouldn't really be able to say anything or help other people. So then I'd be kind of stuck because I was one of them, and that would not be very fun. Okay, if I had to redo my entire wardrobe with just 2 stores, what would they be and why? This one was actually really difficult for me because I have very eclectic style. But the first store would have to be Nordstrom. Reason why is because you can find some really high-end designer stuff that's fresh off the runway, and then some stuff that's, you know, fresh, chic, but not too expensive. You can find everything from accessories to cosmetics to shoes, everything you need. Second store would have to be, and I know this sounds super weird, but a Punjabi or Indian fabric store. You're probably thinking, what the heck, why? Well, almost all of the suits and that kind of stuff are made to tailor, to fit, and they have the most gorgeous embellishments and beads and decorations, just the most beautiful things ever, and the most beautiful jewelry and just everything. So I could not live without that. And because I can kind of sew myself or find a friend to sew for me, you know, that's fine. But I could not live without some good, I don't know, kameez or lenga cholis, or if you guys don't know what they are, go look them up. They are gorgeous. Could not do without that. Okay, that was really kind of weird, but I hope you guys didn't find it as weird as I did. That's even weirder, huh? Okay. Can I recall what I was doing a year ago on this day? Actually, yes. What is today? July 16th. Okay, today's Saturday, July 16th, 2011. Last year, I was in Alaska. My uncle lives up there, and we were all basically just having a family get together. We went up there for, I think, 2.5 to 3 weeks. You know, I don't remember what I was doing on this day exactly, but I think that this was the day that, because I know that we went up there, we were doing so many things. I think that we were in this place hiking. He owns a mine up there, a gold mine, and he does coal and other things like that. And I believe that that was one of the days that we were up in that little cabin area and going on hikes or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was doing a year ago. Do I have reoccurring dreams? So explain it. No, not really. My dreams are kind of weird. Basically, I take bits and pieces of my day, throw them into my brain, and like sprinkle sugar or like some kind of drug on it and go, and then I have a dream. So basically, like, let's say, what did I do today? Today I woke up and I called a very special person. Then I went out to dinner with my dad, and okay, they charged me $8 for 4 shrimp, and they weren't even good shrimp. I was like, really? And this was a barbecue place. I was like, ew. Then I went to Yogurt Shack, and that was good. And there were these people that were as tall as me, and I never see people that are as tall or taller than me. And these people are like 6'4", and it was both a mom and a dad, and then a little baby that wasn't that tall, but yeah. So my dream would probably be me talking to them and eating really bad shrimp, and my boyfriend was there and all this other stuff. And it'd be like hella crazy, and then we'd be like running through a field or something. My dreams never make sense. What's my horoscope? I am a Scorpio, November 11th. Not exactly sure what that means, but I know it has something to do with money, power, love, and fame, which really makes sense because I've had periods of those in my life, but something about being deep, and I am a very deep person, even though I don't show people that all the time. Oh, what does your dream bedroom look like? My dream bedroom is crazy. Basically, you know how most bedrooms are like square or rectangle? I would want one that has like different like whoosh coming out, like just a really weird structure. I want to be as like, you know, of course in the middle, maybe this section would be like the bedroom, but then over here there'd be like a nook. You can like sit on a little seat, and then over here there'd be like a bookshelf and a library, like a little, almost like a little castle tower that goes up a couple stories, and then there would be like bookshelves lining it, but you could have windows there too, so it's like your own little library and you could sit here in the nook. And then over here there'd be like closets, and then probably a pool. Have you guys seen like Bill Gates' house, how he has the pool that goes indoors and outdoors? I would want one of those pools that's indoors and outdoors at the same time. And then like over here would be my bathroom, and I've dreamt about this so many times, like fantasized about it. I would have a wall that's not a wall. The wall that separates my bedroom and my bathroom would be an aquarium, a life-size aquarium, like huge up to the ceiling with all these little fishies in it, and it would be like looking through but not, but then of course you couldn't see the toilet, it would just be like the sink area. That would be my dream bedroom. And it would probably be neutrals or dark colors, just, I don't know, maybe light colors, definitely a lot of window light, definitely a lot of mirrors, definitely a lot of space, but something that's classic and kind of timeless. Either, probably that looks like a castle. I don't know, I really like castles. What position do you sleep in? I always sleep either like this, and then I like curl my knees up a little bit, but not too much, and then I flip over a couple times. That's about it. Yeah, because what happened is that I nursed for 4 years, which sounds crazy, and it is, and I don't know why my mom did that, and don't tell her that I told you, because that's like her most embarrassing secret. It's like my most embarrassing secret too. Why did I just tell you? Anyways, so I always fell asleep like on her arm like this, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Okay, what is my favorite vampire of all time? I don't really know any vampires. I never read like that book series or whatnot, that Twilight thing. Probably Dracula, because he's like everywhere. Okay, what am I currently wearing on my feet? I'm not gonna show you because I'm not wearing anything. My toes are huge. I have my dad's toes, they're like fingers, hang on. My toe is this long. It's disgusting. So, and I'm gonna get a pedicure soon, so that way I will show you. And I'll have to wear shoes that like cut my toes off. Not literally, but you know, that kind of cut them off so they don't look so long, but I'll show you someday. Do I have neat handwriting? Show us. Show me. Show you. Okay, let's go figure out. And I'll tell you right now, at the end of, I graduated sophomore year. At the end of sophomore year, my teacher wrote in my yearbook, Cassie, or yeah, it was like Cassie, from Mr. Pinkerton, Cassie, one word to help you succeed in life. Handwriting. So no, my handwriting sucks. All right, so if I try, I can do it really neat. And I don't know if this means handwriting or cursive. So that would be like my handwriting. And that would be like my cursive. Here's my signature. You guys can't even see it, but that's my signature, and it's super big. And it like changes all the time, which kind of scares me. But other than that, my handwriting is atrocious. Reason why is because when I'm writing, I'm like thinking at the same time. So I write things and I'm like not even looking at the paper. I'm like looking over here. And I'm like, hi, how are you? Oh, and then my words like mush together. What's up? Gorgeouses. So that's like my handwriting. And it's super, super, super messy. And I can't even read it myself sometimes because I'm just like, oh, it's like brain handwriting. It's totally out there, just like what's going on in my brain. So yeah, those are my 15 questions tags. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too crazy. I hope I didn't talk too fast. And I hope that you will post a video response. I can't wait to watch them. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.